they always have kindness. And rifq also means softness, tenderness, kindness. Al-maradu min shahrayni. Al-maradu, maradu. Maradu means? Where are you, my friend? Jawad. Marad is disease. So how long you are sick? Now? 3 days. So munzu al-maradu min shahrain. This guy is sick for 2 months. Shahrain means 2 months. So you say min talata ayyam for 3 days. In talata ayyam. Okay? For 3 days. So means, what is the, al-maradu mawjood. Al-marad is the sickness or the illness is there, is present, is mawjood for last, it's not going away. It's for last 3 days or last 2 months. Shahrain, shahrun. What is the plural of shahrun, Jawad? Shahrun. Shahrani, Shabas. Very good. Shahrani, Shahraini, Shahraini. 2 months. Al-Khalifatu fil ard. Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. Al-Khalifatu fil ard. And the Khalifa on earth. Al-Mawju kal jibal. Ka. Ka is, write down ka. Ka means here harf tashbih. Ka is harf tashbih. Like. Ka. Ka is harf tashbih. Ka means like. L-I-K-E, like. So, look at the board. You see, this was a mountain. And this was the coast. And here the son of Nuh alayhi salam was standing here. And this was the boat. And Nuh alayhi salam was here in the boat. So he said, oh my son, come into the boat. He said, no, sorry, I will climb on the mountain. Mountain is going to save me. And the ship he had, the boat he had, that was fluctuating up and down. And the wings were like this. It's kal jibal, al-mawju kal jibal. They were like a mountain. Al-mawju kal jibal. It was a storm in the ocean. Al-mawju kal jibal. It was not an ordinary flood. It was not an ordinary flood. Al-mawju kal jibal. The tide like mountain. Al-khayru fid deen. You see, don't translate here ad-deen as religion. But al-khayru, deen, submission. If you submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are better off. Deen means submission. Deen does not mean religion. Submission to Allah. Submission to the law of Allah. With the firm belief that you will get reward and punishment. I said deen means authority of Allah. Second, deen means submission of the slave. Deen means the law of God. Sharia. Deen means reward and punishment. So these 4 things make a deen. Deen does not mean religion, but it is the whole way of life in which you submit to the authority of Allah, accepting His law and accepting His law of reward and punishment. Yes, Muhammad.
I was going to ask that the kalima yani mahdud in the mahdud, it could be any word.
Any word as you can think of. Allah did not say that. You can imagine based on the context. Siyaq and sibaq. Siyaq and sibaq. Siyaq and sibaq means the sentences before and after. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. बेटे मैं क्लास में हूँ, कॉल मी एट 4 o'clock. Okay, thank you. My younger son from Toronto.
इंडिया पाकिस्तान.
नहीं, टोरंटो में है. Okay. as-sadaqatu lis-sa'ilin. Sadaqa. As-sadaqatu. As-sadaqa, the charity is for beggars. So means it is their right, their haqq, their right. Like Allah said, وَفِي أَمْوَالِهِمْ حَقٌّ لِلسَّائِلِ وَالْمَحْرُومِ. حَقٌّ لِلسَّائِلِ وَالْمَحْرُومِ. For the sa'il and for the deprived, in your property, in your money, in your bank balance, they have the right. The last one, from Suratul Kahf. Al-Jidaru li-ghulamaini. Ghulamain means what? Ghulam, yesterday I told you ghulam. Ghulam means a boy up to the age of 14. How old are you? 11? Yes, you are one of your ghulam. Okay, li ghulamain. What was before ghulamain?
2 boys.
No. Ghulam is one. 2 ghulams. Ghulamani. Ghulamani becomes ghulamain because of li, harf jar. So all those examples you see here, yeah.
Because of the translation, it seems so hard to see that this is not a complete sentence. That there's something missing.
You see, let me show. The wall for the 2 boys.
Because there's Lee.
Huh?
The Lee is there, so it seems like it's complete.
Yeah, this is why it is called Shifu Jumla. Technically, it is not a complete sentence, though message is delivered. Message is delivered, but technically the khabar is not there. So what is happening here? Jar Majroor are giving the khabar. You see here, this Jar Majroor and this Jar Majroor, they are giving the information and khabar. Now there is no need of any further letter. So they are a substitute for khabar. Now, go to the next page. Last line of the next page. Fahmi, this was your question now. Fil bayti Zaidun. Now what we have done, we brought fil bayti first. Fil bayti Zaidun. In the house, Zaid. In the house, Zaid. So here, what does it mean? Zaidun mawjudun fil bayt. Actually, it was Zaidun mawjudun fil bayt. Zaid is present in the house. But what we are doing, we are eliminating mawjudun, and fil bayt comes first in the house, and the noun comes later. In the house, Zaid. Go to the next page. Like on the top, on the same page, see in the Quran, fi qulubihim, look at the box on page 252. Fi qulubihim maradun. Okay, look at here, you see, al-maradu. Al-maradu mawjudun fi qulubihim. Look at here. Al-mawjudu is mubtada. Mawjudun is khabar. Al-maradu mawjudun. This is mubtada khabar. This is marfu. This is marfu. Fi qulubihim. This is jar and ism majrur. Right? Now what the Arabs do, instead of saying this, what they do, they bring fi qulubihim first. Fi qulubihim. Fi qulubihim first. Then they omit this one, and this comes later. And instead of al-marad, they say maradu. So the mubtada is switched at the end. So it is no more mubtada. It is no more mubtada because mubtada is fi qulubihim. And this is made nakira. Instead of al, it became maradun. Fi qulubihim maradun. Why they did this? Now, to create suspense. Fi qulubihim. In their hearts. What is in their heart? A secret? Or iman? What is in their heart? Fi qulubihim. Fi qulubihim. Now Allah is revealing a disease. And that is the disease of hypocrisy. Fi qulubihim maradun. Marad means disease. Fi qulubihim maradun. That is also a balagha. So in balagha what you do, you change the sequence. You change the sequence and you omit certain words. So mawjudun is eliminated, omitted. Fi qulubihim is placed first and maradun is placed afterwards. See how the Arabs use their language. Okay, go to the next page. Ma'al usri yusra. Ma'al usri yusran. Yusrun. Ma'al usri yusrun. So ma'al usri, what is ma'a? What is ma'a? I told you. What is ma'a? It is adverb, it is zarf, and it always comes as mudaf. Write down. Ma is mudaf, and it is adverb. You got it, my friend Muhammad? You see, actually it was al-maradu mawjudun fi qulubihim. Al-maradu was mubtada, mawjudun was khabar, and fi qulubihim, that was extra additional information comprising of harfu jar and ism majroor. But you know what the Arabs do? They omit certain words because of balagha. They do, they omitted mawjud. And fi qulubihim is brought first. Fi qulubihim. في البيت زيد في قلوبهم مرض في قلوبهم إيمان في قلوبهم حقد في قلوبهم حسد في قلوبهم مكر. You see, different words are used. في قلوبهم. In their heart they have conspiracy, they have iman. في قلوبهم. So في قلوبهم brought first, and al-maradu was placed later on, and that's why alif lam is is deleted. Okay, the next word, ma'al usri yusra. You see here? Ma'al usri yusra means usri is hardship and yusr is easy life. So in your life, sometimes you have very, very tough times. You know, I had in 2005, when my wife died, she was only 45, 2005. And believe me, I had no relative in Islamabad. I had no brother, no sister, no uncle, nobody in Islamabad. And I had 6 children, and all my daughters were married. I was alone in the house with 3 kids. So there was no lady. There was no lady to look after the house. So that was very, very tough time. Very tough time. And but in those days I was reciting these 2 surahs almost every day. وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. And إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. So the easy time, good time is next to the bad times. So suppose you don't have a job now. You will get after a year or so. So, these 2 surahs are the surahs of hope. Suratul Duha and Suratul Inshirah. These are the 2 surahs of hope. Whenever you are in trouble, whenever you are not feeling well, and you are finding as if you don't have a road, you don't have an exit, you don't have, for example, your husband died, or your husband gave a divorce. You feel that I don't have an exit, where to go? Shall I commit suicide? Shall I die? What shall I do? Where shall I go? I don't have anybody. So Allah gives you assurance, Inna ma'al usri yusra. The good times are just attached to the bad times. The good time is going to come. And your future is better than your past. وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. So your future is very promising. Your future is very bright. That is the message of both of the surahs. Okay. Alal farasi sayyadun. Alal faras, on the horse. On the horse is sayyad. Sayyad means hunter. Sayyadun.
In the previous example, the fact that the words are brought together, is that also like a hidden message, sort of like the?
Yes, the hidden message is there in both of them. You see, case number 1, al-mubtada plus harf jar plus ism majroor. But here, case number 2, first harf jar, then ism majroor, then this noun mubtada nakira. Mubtada nakira muakhar means delayed or placed afterwards. Muakhar means mubtada. So mubtada means